Dear colleagues, welcome to UCMC, and I invite to the microphone Colonel Andriy Lysenko, the Presidential Administration spokesperson on the ATO-related issues. Good afternoon, dear colleagues. I suggest to your attention the latest information about the ATO situation during the last 24 hours. Near Lugansk, the situation remains quiet. Near Donetsk, the enemies one time used 120 millimeter mortar near Opatna. In Piskach, the enemy snipers showed more activities. The biggest number of shellings from illegal band formations was near Novgorodsk and Avdiivsk. The bigger part of them was the target, the precise shellings. In Mariupol, during the last near Mariupol, during the last 24 hours, 2 short-term mortar shellings were near Krasnogorivka and Gnutovo. The both were held at night time near Marinka. Our positions were shelled by snipers. Also, the series of provocations and shellings was along the other parts of the contact line. The main intelligence department of the Ministry of Defense stated that on February 22nd near Krasnogorivka Donetsk airport, 4 Russian servicemen were killed and 7 more received wounds. During the last 24 hours, in result of combat activities, there were no casualties among Ukrainian servicemen, but 2 soldiers were wounded. The Ukrainian military reconnaissance proves that illegal band formations experience a considerable decrease in the combat spirit and discipline, and they reject to carry out subversive marches to Ukrainian territories. On February 21st, 2 snipers from so-called separate motor air brigade were fallen near Debaltsevo. Were killed near Debaltsevo. Also, the conflicts between local residents and occupants continue. In Gorlevka, during a strike between local residents and the militant, the wounds were committed to such a serviceman. I used to be a reactant of fire. Unfortunately, we almost cannot hear her. My task was to inform about deployment of Ukrainian troops and other data. After artillery shellings of Ukrainian positions, my curator requested me to provide information to him. Very bad sound, unfortunately. In Kramatorsk, our border guards detained 1 more militant. He participated in strikes and rallies in Kramatorsk, and later he served at the checkpoints near this occupied city in 2014. Also in Ugledar, the servicemen from the National Guard and armed forces identified 11 people who are suspects in collaboration with the occupants. The so-called head of election commission and members who organized the pseudo-referendum from May 11th. Besides that, the law enforcement also got information about 10 more persons who participate in the illegal band formation. Also, the law enforcement jointly with police expropriated in Alexandrivka village in Donetsk Oblast the rifle and almost 30 cartridges. Near Lysychansk, they expropriated 2 anti-tank mines and 2 grenades. Ukrainian servicemen continue military schooling. The airborne forces servicemen continue exercises in the ATO area and special training for surgeons. Also, the surgeons participated in trainings of in shellings, fire, and also in tactical medicine. Also, the exercises for pilots continue. Thus, our helicopters carried out training flights with cargoes at the external hangs. Also, recently, the instructors from NGOs, from medical NGOs, carried out special training for the National Guard, National Academy. As of this moment, that's all information, and now we open Q&A session. Svetlana Ryabashapka, First TV channel. How many shellings did you mention? During the last 24 hours, there were 55 shellings. You mentioned that the biggest number of precise shellings was near Novhorodska and Avdiivka. What weapons were used? Small arms, machine guns, automatic machine guns and snipers worked. Near Avdiivka, 2 our servicemen were wounded because of snipers. Both of them, no, the one was wounded because of the grenade blast, and the second because of the sniper's shoot. Any further questions? No further questions. Thank you, Mr. Cannell. With this, we finish current press conference, and the next press briefing will be at 1.